Welcome to Zerion Dataflow Automation. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to set up a SQL Server Action. To get started, you'll want to have a data flow and a record set with at least a record or two in it. In this scenario, I have two records. What you're going to do next is choose the record set and then go under Actions and hit Databases. And you're going to see one option under Databases called SQL Server Database, so you can click on that. And then you're going to give this a name, which is going to appear on the data flow. And then you want to choose a connection. If you have not set one up correctly or before, please go ahead and set one up in the Connections tab. But we're going to choose our existing connection. And then you can choose what type of action you want to perform. You're going to see there's 5 different actions: add a single row, update a row, update or insert, delete, and replace. So in this scenario, we're just going to do add a single row. And we can do two things here. We can create a new table, or we can write to an existing table. In this scenario, we're going to create a new table. So I'm going to call this Zerion inspection video. And you're going to see that it's going to ask you to paste your JSON data directly into here. So it's going to pull it directly from that last record set if you have something. If not, you can paste your own JSON in here. And this is what the table structure will look like. So we'll hit Add Table, which is going to select our Zerion inspection video from the drop-down list and show all the column headers here on the left-hand side, and then all the values that are coming from the data in the data flow that you want to map. So we're going to see it automatically map them all to make it pretty easy, but maybe there's a scenario where you want ID not to be ID but to be something else. So you could go ahead and change that to created by, for example. But we're not going to do that in this scenario. So we'll scroll down here. We're going to see two more options: automatically replace space in column name and automatically add new columns. For this first one, we don't have any spaces in our column names because we're using data from Dataflow Automation. So we don't have to worry about that one. But automatically add new columns is a pretty great feature, as if you make a change to a form or add a new column inside of the data, it's going to add that new column automatically to SQL Server and then begin populating data with that column moving forward. So what we can do is finally hit Save, and once you hit Save, it's going to finalize our SQL Server action here. And what we're going to be able to do is simply go and push these two records here directly to SQL Server. So I'm going to highlight records data, and I'm going to hit record set and manually rerun, which is very similar, the same way as submitting two new records from here. But I'm just going to rerun existing data we already have. So once I rerun that, we're then going to open up our SQL Pro environment, and we're going to refresh our list of tables so we can find the table we're looking for. So I called this Zerion inspection video. So I'm going to look in here and I'm going to see here's the two new rows that have been created for this. So again, any new records that are submitted are going to be passed directly through here and add a new row into the SQL Server.